It's been a lot of days.
Yeah, well, I mean, we were in a coma for about 100 of them.
Yeah. Is this a different game? What the fuck?
Oh yeah, this is like a change. Like, these backgrounds are here, and the music changes dramatically. It's actually now one of my favorite portions of the game, just to come here, just to hear the music. Got some big movies. After today, cohesion condensed. I'll be working some weekends. I'm gonna pretend that I'm happy with this. I don't fully trust it, but
Much like a parent being a guardian over their children, they're gonna pretend like nothing is wrong and continue ignoring it.
what is going on here?
Wait, hold on. I swear to God, I recognize that guitar riff from somewhere. I don't know where that's from, but I swear to God, I recognize it.
Shopping, something that's always seemed so tedious before the sanctions, has become even more of a chore now. We managed to get almost everything we needed for the family this evening. We have to come back tomorrow to get through the week. There's always a queue to leave the car park, though it's hard to make out why in the dark.
Jesus.
As the final car party drives off, you realize the queue is actually due to a checkpoint set up at the exit. Oh no. A friendly-looking man in advanced uniform.
Oh no. Friendly, in quotations.
Approaches your car and knocks on the driver's side window. Good evening. I was wondering if you see your team membership card. The card was supposed to be voluntary. These cards weren't required.
Strictly speaking, they're not.
There are loads of benefits to having them. No reason to not get one. Do I say yes or no?
Depends on that if we want to go to jail or not.
No.
It's like you've made a mistake, son.
I can't make you sign up, but I would strongly recommend you do. And soon. We wouldn't want people to think they have anything to hide, would we?
The thought police. The thought police.
We may have made a poor decision. We're gonna
You weren't-
fucking murder.
You weren't doing wrong, think now, are you, son? I swear to God, though, I swear that I heard that guitar riff from somewhere before.
It's probably very similar to ones we've heard elsewhere.
So similar that that's gonna get DMCA'd immediately, and I'm convinced of that now.
Oh yeah, no shit. Yeah, all these segments have music like this, and it's all gonna get DMCA'd. No doubt about it.
And we have the advantage of at least being so damn obscure that they might not notice.
The Channel 1 Gala is a mandatory work event. Bozeman was very quick to tell you, don't you dare be late. I've already pissed off Bozeman a couple times, might as well go.
I feel like why not just commit to the fuckery?
Because I need to keep my job, because they're gonna kill me if I don't go. Ah, it's fancy. Submit to a pat-down. the amount of armed security guards.
Someone's gonna get detained.
Oh, I don't like that. Whispering
what's
something
happening?
to the waiter beside her.
Oh, someone's gonna get fucking taken away. No, they're gonna look at you as like, he doesn't have a membership card. Get him now.
Amy Will gestures for you to follow him. Seat to a table away from the central floor area. Half under a set of stairs. Your view of stage is at best partially blocked. Bozeman definitely not happy with your developments. You're sat with some colleagues you've heard around Channel 1 offices but haven't met. For the most part considered slackers at the best and about to be fired at worst. The evening goes on. You hear Jeremy Donaldson receive an award for outstanding contributions to journalism. But you can hear Megan Wolf accepting it on his behalf as he hasn't turned up to the event.
He hasn't been. He was banned from being able to go.
It's hard for you to tell from the limited view under the stairs. You also notice a community cohesion officer hovering near your table.
Get your card. Get your card.
After a few glasses of no doubt very expensive wine later, you see Bozeman speaking to a few specific tables, joined by what looks like Prime Minister Julia and Peter Clement. This is confirmed by an unoppressed nod from the CCO, and you ask them perhaps a little too loudly. First debates. Stay out of politics. I don't need to get myself killed. If they're gonna treat me like this, yeah, I'm skipping the next one.
Yep.
Ooh, something's starting. The heat wave. Oh no.
Oh, okay, thank God the music stopped. Oh no, the Dust Bowl is back.
Crazy me, I love that man. Oh, right.
Turn it on, damn it.
Hey, we're working on it.
What, you've got someone to hose down the sun, have you?
Yes, they've just strapped on their wax wings.
Classical illusions are no substitute for air conditioning.
You know, I genuinely thought you'd be in a better mood today. She's not even here.
Yes, but he is. Our gun-toting handler.
Who, Andy?
Well, it looks
I
like
don't
we
know
got a
what
new
the fuck his name is,
VCR
do I?
down the
Keep
number
us safe when
3.
people like disrupt.
We got a new
Keep
one.
us in line. I hate guns. Give me the willies.
10 seconds, everybody.
So, have we got any actual real news tonight?
Well, the world's on fire. That good enough for you? Going in 5, 4, 3.
Good evening. I'm Jeremy Donaldson. Our main headlines tonight. Siege mentality. The World Council today
Set
established
this
a
thing for
military
me.
blockade to enforce the unjust and punitive sanctions now entering their 10th week. In a statement
I
from
don't
Team
know
Headquarters a
what
short time
this
ago,
is. Like,
Prime Minister Julia Salisbury
two different
issued a
faces.
commanding response to this unprovoked escalation.
Ever since these illegal sanctions were imposed, we have gratefully relied upon trade and aid from our worldwide friends who, like us, refuse to recognize their legitimacy. Today's escalation, however, is nothing short of an act of war. We call upon our international allies to condemn
way
this
to take it
blockade
a step up.
absolutely. And we warn aggressors to this country that we are neither meek nor defenseless. Thank you.
Beer in the headlights. Burgeoning brewmeister Johnny Hamsleeves has today launched a new marketing campaign to revitalize the image of his unpopular Headbutt Ale. Adamant that his craft brew could be a commercial success if only he could get in front of the right audience, Johnny's gone to surprising lengths in his latest PR stunt. In a move he's calling groundbreaking and his accountants are calling irresponsible, Johnny has launched 1,000 bottles of beer into the stratosphere, where they've now settled into geostationary
That
orbit.
is
He's hailing it as
a bit
landmark
of
achievement, while
space junk.
scientists are condemning his cosmic
Christ.
flight tipping. In it to win it, exciting news from Advance today with the announcement of a new monthly prize draw for all team membership card holders. Every month, lucky winners from across the country will be picked at random to receive what Team HQ are describing as unique prizes worth more than money used to be. Take-up on the scheme has been much higher than expected, and if this lucky winner's delighted face is anything to go by, it looks like pretty soon everyone's going to have one. Glory Hole? Due to the overwhelming public disapproval of their controversial moves, Remington's Fist announced that excavations are to be discontinued and the unfinished tunnel repurposed. Speaking from her divorce lawyer's parking lot, pitiful CEO Sophia Remington admitted the attempt to dig through the earth was short-sighted and ambitious, and unveiled the future of the abandoned hole. Sophia hailed the planned underground amusement park as a visionary design. According to a spokesman, it's just like a regular theme park, but damper and more susceptible to cave-ins. Restraint in the taint. Pictures of
Was
emerged from
that
Dante's
their
taint
description of a
purported
mine
to show
shaft?
The fighting physicist's reaction
so.
to the axing of plans to send supplies.
Huh.
The group, who lost public support after devolving into all-out war, were told they would not receive any more help from above ground. But this exclusive picture shows the scientists' current state of mind. Mired in problems since the start, this final complete and total abandonment seems to be the last straw for the savage scholars. Something tells me they're not discussing particle physics. Life during wartime. As if we didn't have enough aggressors on our borders, internal problems are growing for the government as radical activist group Disrupt caused chaos in Parliament Park last night. Scuffles broke out after the protest, resulting in multiple arrests and the injury of 3 community cohesion officers. Advance have yet to comment. The reckless fire will certainly
Community
remembered, and all those who've
cohesion
seen these
officer.
striking
That's
images.
what that
As elections escalate,
CCO meant.
people across the country are asking themselves,
Oof.
who are Disrupt, and what exactly do they want? Other than a new box of matches, of course.
Well, you see, those 4 stripes probably all resemble the Dead by Daylight symbol.
One of the contenders in this year's Feline Football Championship, and her proud owner. That's all on tonight's National Nightly News.
0. Why does our thing
Interference.
keep doing this?
Because you're on a budget and the government keeps on decreasing your budget for your fuck-ups. God, a 10-minute segment? Oh no.
But first tonight,
You switch it to
our
switch it to
correspondent has
Jeremy.
been dispatched to every corner of the country to see how the people of this great nation of ours are coping with this unprecedented hot weather.
God.
First,
That
let's go to
fucking
Megan
fan's gonna
Wolf
be a
in
problem.
Shining on Sea to see what this scientific community has to say. Megan, how's the weather there?
It's absolutely glorious, Jeremy. Thank you for asking. I'm here with
Oh.
Dr. Anne Burns at the University of Princeton. Are you enjoying the weather as much as I am?
Oh, yes, it's wonderful, isn't it? My eyelids are sweating.
And you're part of a team carrying out a study into just
Interference.
what's causing this unbelievable heat. Is that right?
Yes, that's correct. Yes, we want to be able to reassure the public once and for all that there's absolutely nothing to worry about and that they can enjoy their sunstroke and
Jesus.
fossil
Sure,
fuels
close
in
enough.
peace.
You sound very confident about that.
Oh, very much so. I can say without any hesitation, there's really no cause for any concern.
This game is
here.
unnecessarily.
I actually left my car running.
So tell us about this experiment.
Well, we take data from weather stations from all over the world, along with atmospheric samples, and
You
we
can
take
tell
all that
that
and we
that's-
feed it into
they're
this
very well
state-of-the-art
faking this.
computer. And
Oh yeah,
very
that's
soon we'll be
like at
getting a
best
high-tech
that's a
readout
green
of the
screen. At
results.
worst, that's a cardboard
that sounds very
fucking
fancy.
plank
I
behind
should
them
just say,
with shit drawn
none
on
of
it.
this would be possible without the generous
I would love to
support
see what's
of
going on in
Remington's
camera
Fist.
one.
This is all thanks to their unrivaled investment in our future, and they are...
Oh no, the fan broke again.
As expected, everything is absolutely fucked. Hang on. This can't be right.
Right, but obviously you said a second ago that everything is absolutely fine, so, you know.
Well, actually, under concern level, it
Wait,
just says...
was the interference going on at the same time? We didn't notice.
Celebrating these wonderful
Something
results, I
is
think.
something on here.
Yeah? We need to evolve gills within 40 years.
Thirsty.
Here it just says...
What?
Shit.
Look at you! This is meant to be a celebration. Can't go around looking like that.
Shit,
There you go,
shit,
much
shit.
better. Can I just say thank you again to Sophia Remington for providing all of this?
Everyone, we don't have long. Time is
It's
running
running out. Absolutely right. That is all we have
The
time
thing
for.
broke again.
Abandon hope and return to the forest.
There you are. Enjoy that. I'd like to thank Dr. Burns for just one opinion on the climate.
The sea will reclaim us all.
There you have it, Jeremy. Proof.
Oh god, fucking tree huggers.
Everything is just fine. I'm Megan Wolf, here with science. Back to you.
Megan Wolf there, attempting to do some actual news. Next, heads over to Robin Short, who's in Scritchford with some of the winners of this week's team membership lottery. Robin?
Thanks, Jeremy. I'm here in Scritchford with Gary Failsafe, a janitor at the local school, and Amelia Jackhammer, an aspiring poet.
Fan broke
Both of you were
again.
drawn at random from those who hold
Stop
team
turning
membership
off.
cards to receive this week's amazing prize.
Interference.
How do you feel? Filled with fervent euphoria.
Yeah, good, yeah.
And all that we had to do was fill in a quick form or two. Wow, that sounds so convenient. But we're all dying to know, what have you won? That's
Whoa.
right, Robin.
Top player.
I've won dinner with Julia Salisbury at one of the capital's top restaurants. Ooh,
Do you think it would be better to have the
I've
fan
been invited
off
to Peter Clement's
until
house
it starts
to help him dredge
malfunctioning?
the gutter in.
that's absolutely
I
terrific.
don't
You
know,
must
'cause we don't
both
know,
be
like,
over
how
the
long we need to
moon.
wait for this
I've written
for.
a poem about it.
Because it could just...
So, can you tell
Because
me
it,
about the
it might be
moment
like
when
if
you
it's on for
first
too
heard the
long, then
news?
maybe it's
Well,
like it'll just go
I
off,
was
and
back
it'll
when
be
against
fine
a
if you just turn it back
particularly
on.
difficult floater, probably one of the sixth formers, when the headmaster came and found me.
I was involved in a similarly brutal conflict with a particularly arduous stanza.
So you were both polishing turds?
No, I don't like
wow.
to polish them. I like to keep them intact for my collection.
Oh. How unexpected.
I don't polish turds, I write poetry.
Potato, potato. So, Gary,
Do you think...
It's the same
Clement
thing,
left
it's all
the
crap.
contents of his downpipe?
there's no harm in asking, I suppose.
Would you like to hear one?
No, thank you. Gary, when you signed up for team membership, was it
Yeah,
in
I think those are the
hopes of winning the
strats.
lottery, or were there other reasons?
I like a flutter, of course, but no.
I'm gonna be
boss said
honest,
had to
I
sign
don't
up
know
to
what's
keep
going
coming
on
into
right now. I
school.
just know these are
Very
lottery
sensible.
winners.
It's important to
Yeah.
know who we're trusting around our children.
Oh, I have an unpublished book of sonnets about children. Perhaps you'd like to hear one.
No!
Or an anthology of haikus on the death of innocence.
I'd rather hear about Gary's turd collection.
Really? I thought you might say that.
Oh,
Are you
Oh.
all right?
yes, it's coming. Ah,
Under the left.
it's inspiration.
Got the
and it's
wavy.
delicious.
Right you are.
Today on the Sherville's
Middle.
news, just a man who keeps multiple poos.
Uh-oh.
This big one's my favourite. See how it's fibre?
That would've been
really
bad.
lovely texture.
Okay, I'm
Would
just gonna
you
leave it on
encourage other
because
people to
that
enter
just
for
tells
their
us
chance
that
to win?
it doesn't really matter.
Yeah, it's just random and some shit.
The national news lost its way when it covered some crap on a tray.
Some of these are quite rare.
Maybe that was unfair.
Talking about
That's all we
arteries.
have time for today. Back to you, Jeremy.
Thanks, Robin. What a lucky pair they are. And finally in
That
this
is
segment,
sued.
it's over to Patrick Bannon, who's gone to the smelliest town in the country.
Oh, I know,
to
it's
see
a
how the
heat wave, right,
unprecedented
right.
weather is
I
affecting
get the gimmick
locals.
now.
Patrick?
Hello there, Jeremy. Hello, yes. I'm here live in Grizzleford, which has recently voted the smelliest town in the
Bottom.
country. And I have to say that, you know, in this heat, the smell really is. I mean, it's something else.
Oh my god.
Interference.
Barry Lardon, mate, you've lived here your whole life. How'd you put up with the stink?
Well, we're just all very proud of our achievement, to be honest
Going
with you.
down.
Do you know what
Didn't do
it's
anything.
like, son? Being the second smelliest town? No, I don't. Living in the shadow of Arseminster. Those smug fucks. But who's laughing now, eh?
Say what, not me, that's for sure. So what happened, mate?
Right, the good people from Remington's Fist came in and saved the day with their factory.
You're talking, of course, about the newly built flour factory.
Yeah, they gave us this big presentation on jobs and growth. But as soon as we heard about the stench, we paid them whatever they wanted to put it here.
Taking a left.
Stink not affect your life in every way, Barry. I mean, perhaps if you're filling in a tax return or completing the physical act of love.
It's strong at first.
Interference.
But you get used to it after several weeks of your first bout of sickness. The judges were very impressed.
So, what's the sickness?
Oh, that's nothing to worry about. It takes a few minutes before you develop any symptoms. Now, folk are saying something about the production line and how they dump carcasses.
Jeremy's just trying to survive right now.
I think it's probably the few valves
Survive the heat.
on the high street.
We can't apparently. They apparently can't afford AC.
Well, the first one is asking stupid questions. Then folk experience a lot of inhibition.
Fuck off, do they? When was the last time you brushed your teeth, you stinking old tramp?
Next recording is a period of randomly bursting into song, followed immediately by delusions of grandeur.
That's not really a problem, never sung in my life.
Oh,
Hello,
God.
it's sexy Patrick Bannon, and he's wearing sexy shorts now. Oh my God, look at me. I'm like a stallion. I'm gorgeous, why didn't you tell me? I should take my shirt off. You know what? I'll even let you touch me if you want.
That will be the bout of undeserved self-confidence.
Love the Bannon, feel the Bannon. Oh,
That's disgusting.
Sickness.
And the ennui. All that's left now are the hallucinations and unconsciousness.
Nana Dottie? Is that you? Why are you made out of elbows? You know I don't eat opinions.
Top one.
Oh, don't worry, folks. Once he wakes up, he'll be just fine. We'll just find a place to stick him where it won't matter how many times he evacuates his bowels.
Oh, God.
Right. That's all here from Grizzleford, a town that's really making a stink. I'm Barry Lardons. Back to you, Jeremy.
Thanks, Barry. With a naval blockade being set up around our coastline as we speak, when we come back, I'll be talking to 3 members of the general public who appear to be here purely for medical reasons. Don't go away. Unless, of course, you've got something better to do. We'll be back after these messages.
1 minute back.
Oh thank God.
Well, that was stupid, even for you.
I don't care. It's done. I am done. It's 200 fucking degrees in here, and I can't do this anymore.
You say this every Friday.
I've done something.
What do you mean?
What did you do?
Jeremy?
Jeremy, what did you do?
My mic is stopped.
Oh.
No.
You can expect the government to request some censoring during the next section. Obviously, we can't force you to do it, but it would make me and the powers that be very happy if you just comply. Don't forget about that pesky power button on the fan.
That's what I'm talking about? Cat football? We should be doing an interview with the War Minister or a report from Grentham Downs. Even the weather will be more fucking relevant than this.
Jeremy, please, just breathe. It's just something like to keep people's minds off things.
Exactly, which is wrong. People's minds should be very much on things. Christ, it's so fucking hot.
Please take your seats as quickly as you can.
I can't do this anymore, Jenny. I've had enough. That's it. This is just
10
seconds.
They won't know anything.
Over yourself, Jeremy. Why don't you stop feeling sorry for yourself for 5 fucking 5, 4, 3.
Welcome back to the National Nightly News with me, your host, Jeremy Donaldson. Later, we'll be talking to the captain of the territory's first cat football team, Professor Pumpkin. But first, I'm joined by 3 guests with some balmy bodily behaviours. Joining me is a woman who's been hiccuping for over 9 months. Isn't that right, Miss Piercy?
Yes, that's right.
Yes. Tell us, what brought all this on?
Well, it's all a bit of a blur.
He's a broken man. You can
So I was
tell.
watching your show.
Yeah.
I remember seeing the news about the election, and it hasn't stopped since.
Fascinating stuff. Also here is Frankie Steampipe. Perhaps you could explain to us exactly what your physiological fourboil is.
I'm here to say it's high time people like me were respected. We're constantly overlooked in the workplace, we're whispered about on buses, and we're asked politely to leave children's birthday parties. And it's disgusting.
This is going to be a very uncomfortable section.
I'm sorry, my bowels have comic timing.
And finally, I'm joined by a man
That
who
cannot
answers
be a
every
real
question honestly,
disorder.
even when
It's
it isn't aimed
not.
at him. How do you cope with that?
If it
Mr.
is,
Truman?
With a combination of booze,
I feel sorry
self-hatred,
for those people.
and pornography.
Is that right?
Not according to my therapist.
Well,
Thing broke.
in that case, let's speak to Rose. Tell me, how does the hiccuping impact you?
I get shushed a lot, which is hard. At work, they've asked me to stop answering the phones. It's really affected my confidence.
Well, I find it really fucking irritating.
Do people tend to believe your story?
Fuck no.
Actually, I've been surprised at how much support I've received.
And Frankie, why have you come here today?
Because my wife left me, and I was hoping that the fame would win her back.
We've started a group for people with ailments deemed broadly comical by society. It's called Take Us Seriously.
That's right. And we bloody well mean it.
And who's joined so far?
A bunch of fucking losers.
It's just us so far.
And how much success have you had?
Well, we've seen some real positive changes.
I don't want to toot my own horn, but it's been a runaway success.
Shit all. Not a single person come to our
I
phone
can
line,
see what he
and all of our
meant
leaflets
by
heard
when
us
saying that the weather was more interesting than this shit.
Some people are saying your condition was actually caused by the shocking events of that night. What do you think?
Come down, Mr. Donaldson. That's absolute rubbish.
What it'd be like to have a pair of tits.
Could you? I'm sorry, it's very hot. What was I thinking?
That you're a team fuck puppet?
No.
Or a sellout cunt?
Apologies. Just a reminder that he can't help it. And hey, if this isn't live television, then what is it?
Fuckfest of propaganda masquerading as journalism.
Right, Frankie, Rose, tell us, how can the viewers get involved with your cause?
Yes, we're holding a sponsored run in Capital Park next weekend. It's called the No Smiles 13 Miles.
No, it's called the No Laugh Half. What did I say before the show?
That it was the team pulling Jeremy Donaldson's strings.
No, I didn't say.
Well,
say
we
that.
may have to end that there, obviously. What a harmless bit of fun.
Steady on!
This is exactly what I'm talking about. We demand respect.
Yes, well, later, I'll be talking to Professor Pumpkin, a ginger tabby with a world-class pair of penalty paws. Is that really necessary?
No, it isn't. Let go. Not you.
Unhand him at once!
Enough! That's enough!
This is getting
Enough!
He has a gun!
Oh my god.
Alex, don't you dare! Don't you fucking dare cut to the ads before I tell you to. Now, you in the broadcast centre, Bozeman's little scapegoat, you listen to me. You cut to the ads before I tell you to, and I will kill every single person in this studio.
All right.
I am thinking about what I'm doing. I've been thinking about it for a long time. We all should be. Christ, it's so fucking hot in here. Do you remember when we used to do the real news? Before it was all lottery winners?
Yeah, I do.
Bloody cat football. We are on the brinks of a siege, the likes of which the world hasn't seen in hundreds of years. The enemy is at the gates, and I'm stuck here talking to these three fucking idiots.
Yeah.
You three, get the fuck out of my studio. Go on, now, go, before I change my mind. Jenny.
Was this the third segment or was this the second segment?
Lock
This is the
the
second
doors.
segment.
Yes, Jeremy.
Oh my god, there's one more after this. He's gonna have a gun the whole time.
You in the broadcast centre. Alex, you listen to me. You pay attention. Now, I'm sure you've already loaded up exactly what you're going to play in the commercial, but today is going to be a little bit different. Look to your right. Yes, really. look to your right.
The phone's gone.
Tape, and I want you to load it into one of the machines. And when I say so,
Yeah. You put the fifth one in there.
You play it. You've got about 15 seconds, so I wouldn't waste any time. Now, all cameras.
All upstairs appreciate there may be lives at stake. They want you to know the official policy of this channel is that we do not negotiate with terrorists. Just
No, we do.
before you act.
It's either one-sided.
Yeah, we
or
already
now,
did it, bud.
We're going to show the other side for a bit. For a bit of fucking balance. Like the good old days. Alex, play the fucking tape.
We're playing the tape.
I don't want to hurt any of you. If I see anything I don't like, I will not hesitate to start.
You're going to get me in trouble with that. Let's hope you make
Don't give a shit.
Reset the system for
Yeah,
the
yeah,
first
we made the right call, bud.
I
Fuck
imagine
you.
the ratings are going to be through the roof.
I love how this is the segment I got a good rating on.
Yeah. Because you made the right choice.
You know advance are kind to you. You know the others are not a burden. You know the rich were not all evil. And you know the team membership card is an ID card, no matter what they try to
Clearly.
say. But why should you trust us? Another faceless organization. A shadowy figure with a distorted voice. You've seen it so many times in the movies.
Yeah.
Well, this is not a movie.
It's Alan James.
My name is Alan James.
Oh my god.
I used to try and shock people for a living, for entertainment. But now we live in a time where perhaps you need to be shocked. Perhaps we need to wake up. Advance are coming for our freedoms. They are coming for the fruits of our labors. They will take our wealth. They will euthanize our parents and smiling throughout.
Dude, I don't know how I'd be able to
Turn our
react if
children
I
against
saw
us if
fucking
we do
Alex
something
Jones
serious.
do this in real life.
You don't have to accept it. A great many people already won't. You can resist.
And
You
the studio
can
doors are all
disrupt.
still locked?
Find us.
Yes.
Talk with us. Join us.
So what now?
It isn't hard.
I don't know.
We're everywhere.
This wasn't what I planned. I mean, some of it was. I had a speech, look. But this was unexpected.
10 minutes, oh no.
Jeremy.
It was supposed to be your day off.
God, please, don't do any more stupid things today.
How long? How long, Jenny?
We're already live.
Welcome back to the National Nightly News. Joining me, unexpectedly, for I very much imagine will be my last broadcast, are two new guests. Jenny works here at the National Nightly News and is someone I consider, well, a friend. And next to her is, what's your name?
Andy.
Andy's a policeman. Only we don't
Andy.
call him that anymore. He's a community cohesion official.
Officer.
Sorry?
It's community cohesion officer, CCO.
And how's that feel, Andy? Being rebranded?
It's good. it's not about confrontation anymore. You know, the force had its fair share of problems. The team doesn't have as many.
But it still has some.
I couldn't say.
Couldn't or wouldn't?
I don't know what you want me to say.
Christ, you're fucking useless, aren't you? We'll come back to you later.
Like, we're still
Jenny?
censoring the curse words.
I don't want to be on the news, Jeremy.
That's perfectly understandable. We'd want to do this. Jenny, why did you join the National Nightly News team?
I always wanted to work in news.
Yes, but why specifically this program? The
I
National
don't know why anyone
Nightly News.
would want to work that job, to be honest. It's kind of hellish.
Do you really want to quibble semantics at gunpoint?
Is there something else you'd rather discuss?
Well, there is a great big Alan James-sized
Some of it is the
elephant
weather.
in the room you seem to be ignoring.
What do you mean?
I saw your face when that hood came down. You didn't know, did you?
It's about the message, not the messenger.
Like I said, you didn't know.
No, I didn't know. The people I met were with. He wasn't there.
God,
I didn't know it was Alan James.
I'm sorry. But seriously, Alan fucking James. You're flushing your life down the toilet for... God, I love you, Jeremy, but...
He's a good speaker. He's popular in the country.
That right?
I feel so uncomfortable right now.
Forget Alan James. There is still something deeply wrong. And you know it, Jenny. And you know it, Andy. And you at home, you know it too. Meanwhile, I'm interviewing a guest who stinks of shit. Patrick is paddling about in shit. And Robin is literally interviewing someone who collects the fucking stuff. I mean, it's not sophisticated, but what a metaphor. We are sleepwalking our way into oppression, and the news isn't saying anything.
Let's not censor any of that blue
Not
stuff.
saying anything.
Says who? Alan fucking James.
What are all those scientists working on at Grantham Downs? What are they testing underground at Altergrave? Andy, your turn. Make yourself fucking useful. How many people have you brought in for consultations just because they weren't carrying or didn't have team membership cards?
Oh, well, there's other forms of identification that we will accept.
For how long?
We're just here to help.
Then why do you need these?
I mean, to be fair, a cop is a cop. They kind of do need a gun, you know.
Let me demonstrate it for you. Let me help you. You read these cards and my notes on it, and you'll probably digest a fact. That'd be helpful, wouldn't it, Andy? Knowing a fact?
What? I don't understand.
Do you want my help,
Yes,
Andy?
yes, whatever you say, yes.
Security are here, Jeremy.
Eat it.
What?
Eat the fucking news, Andy, or I'll force
Eat
it down
the
your
news.
fucking throat.
Jeremy, stop.
Go on.
Really?
Eat it. Eat it, you fucking bully.
Jeremy, stop. They will kill you. Please, don't make me watch that.
Of course. You're right. Sorry. Sorry, everyone.
Jeremy, go out like a man.
You
Take
can put
this
the
man
card
down
down
with
now,
you.
Andy.
Don't surrender like
You can
this.
kill at least one. You can
You
kill
too,
at least
Jenny.
one of them.
Fuck off over there.
You'll be a hero.
We're nearly done. All cameras on me. This new regime of ours is so seductive. I understand that. But before we all hand off our freedoms, should we ask to whom we're handing them over? Don't you want to know what's being done in your name? How many people were transitioned last month? A record high. Again, if you care. Shouldn't someone ask Advance how they plan to deal with this blockade? How many years or months of supplies we have? Why aren't we asking these questions instead of, whose shit is this? There's a cat backstage dressed as a fucking goalie, for Christ's sake. He's even got the little gloves. Anyway, that's why I arranged for you to see that broadcast in the last break.
Why is hyperbolic
I didn't know
satire
it
the
was
only
gonna
way to
be
get
him.
these messages across?
But I guess that just about
Because-
sums it up. We are all up Ship Creek with a paddle made of Alan fucking James. Christ, it's all so fucking pointless. I was gonna quit tonight. Take a holiday. Try something else. Out of the limelight. Maybe try having a relationship. I hear they're nice. Never tried it. I loved the news. And now, well...
God, Jeremy,
Hey, the
don't.
ratings are sky high.
I've tried my best to be honest with you, but this
Please
just
do
isn't the
not-
news
don't.
anymore. And I'm sorry.
Dad.
I've lost this fight.
No,
I've let you down.
no, we're not stopping.
cut
The
to
people
the
have to
ads.
see it.
My
People
name's Charles.
deserve to
Do it
know.
now.
The people
can.
have to see it.
Somehow. I envy you if you can. Have a peaceful night.
Oh dear God. Ooh. Ooh.
There's still a minute and 10 seconds on this.
Look at the ad you put in. Bumlins.
I love how I put in the thing for an amusement park.
Okay, now that park is either gonna get a surge of like customers, or they're gonna get hit in the shit tank.
Yeah.
But that A+ when he shot himself, though.
That was amazing.
Yeah, we're not getting paid after that.
Worrying debt. I love how that's our improvement.
Wait, that's an improvement?
It shows the little green arrow saying that we've gone up.
Oh my
from
god, we got paid! We got paid!
Oh my god.
One
We've
of our
lost a
favorite
good
characters
man.
dead. Yeah, yep. Yeah, I didn't realize he was actually that, much of a good guy. But damn. Now I have to wait 10 minutes for the loading screen to see who's gonna replace him.
No one can really replace him.
Yeah.